I am Terah, son of Nahor, descendant of Shem, and father of 3 sons, Abram, Nahor, and Haran. My life has been a journey of faith, struggle, and resilience, marked by the places I have called home and the paths I have tread. Born in the ancient city of of the Chaldeans, I was raised amidst the bustling marketplaces, towering ziggurats, and the sacred temples dedicated to the moon god Nanna. My ancestors had dwelled in this land for generations, and I inherited the craft of making idols. My hands shaped the clay and carved the stone that others would worship. Yet, despite my dedication to my craft, I always sensed a greater power at work in the world, one that was not confined to the idols I created. I married a woman named Amathlai, and together we had 3 sons, Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Each of them was unique, with their own strengths and dreams. Haran, the eldest, was a dutiful son, but his life was tragically cut short, leaving behind his son Lot. Nahor, my second son, was practical and grounded, content to remain in the land of our fathers. Abram, however, was different. He possessed an unquenchable curiosity and an unwavering faith that often set him apart from others. The death of Haran shook me to my core. It was a reminder of the fragility of life and the uncertainty of our days. In my grief, I decided it was time to leave Ur. I gathered my family and set out for the land of Canaan, driven by a desire for a fresh start and the hope of a new beginning. Our journey was long and arduous. We traveled through harsh deserts, over rugged mountains, and across vast plains. Eventually, we reached the city of Haran. The city was vibrant and prosperous, and I decided to settle there for it. The people of Haran were kind and hospitable, and we quickly integrated into the community. Yet I could not forget the land of Canaan, the destination I had originally set out for. Years passed, and I grew old. My strength waned, and the fire of my youth dimmed. But it was during this time in Haran that one of the most profound events in my life occurred. Abram had always been different, questioning the beliefs and practices that had been passed down through generations. One day, while I was away, he took a hammer and shattered every idol in my workshop, leaving only the largest one intact. When I returned and saw the destruction, my heart filled with rage and sorrow. I demanded an explanation from Abram. With calmness and conviction, he told me a story. He claimed that the largest idol had destroyed the others in a fit of jealousy. I knew this was impossible. The idols were mere stone and clay, incapable of movement or thought. These idols had no power, no life, and no divinity. He spoke of a single, omnipotent God, invisible and beyond our comprehension, who was the true creator of all things. I was torn. On one hand, my life had been dedicated to the creation of these idols and the traditions they represented. On the other hand, Abram's words resonated with the unspoken doubts I had harbored for years. In my heart, I knew he was right, but I could not easily forsake the beliefs of my ancestors. Despite my inner turmoil, I could not bring myself to punish Abram. I saw in him a strength and faith that I could not deny. His actions, though drastic, were driven by a desire for truth and a deeper understanding of the divine. As I lay on my deathbed in Haran, I called Abram to my side. I told him of my dreams and my faith in a land promised by a power greater than any idol I had ever crafted. I saw the determination in his eyes, and I knew he would fulfill the destiny that had been set before us. And so my story ends here, in the city of Haran. I am Terah, a man who sought the unknown, who faced loss and heartache, but who never wavered in his faith. My journey may have ended, but through my son Abram, the legacy of our family continues, and the promise of a new land lives on.